What's the best way to tell your friend you don't want to meet because you're scared of corona? Suggest another drink, I'll be here all week. Boodumts. Hey, I really want to hang out but I'm worried about the coronavirus. If they're really your friend, they'll respect your opinion. Then maybe suggest doing something like a Zoom conversation or online game. My friends and I meet on Zoom every week now. Sometimes we all start the same movie at the same time, sometimes we play games. We were all learning how to cook a dish together a few weeks ago. There are tons of options to get people together without seeing them in person yet. Piss off, I don't wanna catch corona. I didn't go to meet my friend who was in town after a year and I just told him I can't risk catching corona. We'll meet soon and have proper fun when it's normal/safe again. I've had to tell my friends several times that despite wanting desperately to hang out with them, that I'm still paranoid about the virus and I don't want to risk getting my mom sick, so I've been staying self-isolated. You're only paranoid if you're wrong. In this case, I'd say you're being very cautious. Small point, but maybe an important one. This thing is still killing thousands. If you can't tell them, they don't understand why you can't meet up because you're concerned about corona, let alone scared, then they don't deserve to be your friend. Some of the comments on this thread make me question the capacity for empathy in a lot of people. Tell them the truth, that you are not cowering in terror but also you are being quite cautious. Be positive that you miss them and want to meet up, and are looking forward to a point soon when the pandemic spread is flattened or trending downward and can celebrate one another's presence in person. Tell them you have COVID so you don't have to meet and have a good excuse. Tell him you suffer from anxiety or panic disorder and that Rona makes you paranoid and you can't risk getting paranoid and stressed out. TBH, I have very bad anxiety and this whole pandemic makes me paranoid and I don't like leaving the house or having any guests. How about we play some PS4 online instead? This is actually true in my case cause I do have anxiety and say that to my friends. I miss hanging out with you and I'd love to see you, but I don't want to endanger your health or mine. Can we schedule an online hangout soon? I've had to do it quite a bit lately. Most recently this past week when a friend came to town from another state. They usually stay here. I told them as much as I miss you and would love to see you. I have people that depend on me and I cannot afford to get sick or get them sick. We'll have to catch up each other another time. They were offended and honestly I don't give a flying F. I'm not risking my life or others because your feelings are hurt. I'm still distancing, because there's still a pandemic. Be honest, my friend had a party planned before COVID, but was occurring in late June, and I told them I no longer wanted to go in fear of the virus. They did get mad but I believe I was in the right. It also made me realize how shitty of a person they were anyway. I was afraid of exposing my family, myself, and if I was unknowingly sick I could have exposed them. It was a small inconvenience for a bigger cause. My grandparents rely on me during this pandemic and I can't risk it. Even if they didn't I knew I couldn't go cause I have to do my part in attempting to stop the virus. Especially here in USA, where every single person really has to count right now. Just be honest, it's okay. Just tell them the truth. If they really are your friend they should understand that. And if they freak out and flip shit on you then maybe this was the wake-up call you needed that this person shouldn't be your friend anymore. There's an XKCD for that, https://xkcd.com/2346/. Be honest. It's okay to be scared of the disease. If they don't understand that, that's on them. You gotta put yourself first when it comes to corona. It's a virus, not a disease. Then what do you think COVID stands for if it isn't coronavirus infectious disease? A very apt question here and one we deal with every other day. So I simply state, my wife volunteers and her friend died from it, and another was hospitalized, and we're being cautious. Works like a charm. Months after my wife was exposed, a couple visited to buy a car and declared, "We're from a little town and don't worry about this, as there are few cases." I responded with the above quote and they moved away like I shoved them. Worked like a charm. And they bought the car. I don't want to meet because I'm scared of the pandemic virus. Then maybe offer to FaceTime or Zoom. Sit on your balcony or patio and make it a virtual coffee date. Or just say it. Once you get a reputation for being truthful and honest, your friends won't be offended by your directness. They will even admire it. The ones that don't are probably lying to you as well. Using the same words you'd use to refuse unprotected sex with someone you knew had other partners. If someone is willing to violate basic biosafety with you, they're also willing to violate it with other people. I just don't feel comfortable with it. And then leave it. Do not give a reason, because they will argue, or come on, it's just this once. Dude, it's not that bad. It's just a cold. Don't be such a wuss. Are you saying I have disease? Every bottom who doesn't have HIV knows how to do this. It's not that hard. I miss you so much. I wish we could hang out. But I can't risk catching COVID. I don't want to meet because I'm scared of corona. She's right outside my window. Oh God, she has a knife. She's in the house and wanting to socialize. COVID-19 is here, I can't meet you. Basic communication. When my friends/family have mentioned meeting up, I respond with yeah, when it's safe again, we will absolutely get together. If they ask me directly to hang out, for instance, do you want to grab lunch together at random restaurant tilde, then I say I'll take a rain check for when things are safe again. As soon as things are back to normal, I'd love to have a lunch date. Cough heavily over the phone. Be honest and them know and that you're uncomfortable with going outside because of COVID. Unfortunately, I had to cut a few people in my life out because they didn't respect my wishes. A true friend will respect your wishes and not force it upon you. If it's a matter of you feeling safe and they are a real friend, they will understand. Also, you could always set up a way for you guys to hang out, wouldn't have to be in public. Go over to one another's places, game online, video chat. There are ways to interact without going into public places or physically being in each other's presence. Tell them you're doing your part. If they demean you, say you don't want the deaths of grandparents and cancer patients on your hands because you were feeling like socializing. Be direct. Guys, don't forget to upvote this post, other people might have the same problem.